to his supporters to be wild on December 19th, that adds to the idea that he was ready to use any means necessary to stop the counting of electoral votes on January 6th, which he knew was the last step necessary for the election of Joe Biden. And he should have, what happened was this should have been done, as Cipollone said, on December 14, when those votes were signed, the electoral votes were signed and sealed and ultimately delivered to the Capitol. And, the fact that he was still trying, he knew he had to stop them from being counted. And there was no legal way to do that. He was told left and right, there's no legal way to stop this. And so he was resorting to potentially illegal means, trying to persuade his vice president to violate his duties and encouraging a mob.
His weapon was the crowd.
Yeah. And yet, are we in a place where any more of what we have heard would stop Donald Trump from pursuing another run for the White House?
No, it's actually encouraging him to do it.
And where does that leave us?
That leaves us with 2 years of possible hell. He's going to run, and unless, if there are multiple people running against him, he could get the nomination with 35 or 40% of the vote. That's basically what he did in 2016 because of the way the rules are set up and because, a fractured field. And this is not going to be, this campaign that he would run isn't going to be the kind of campaign that sensible political advisors would tell him to run, which would be about, gas prices and so on and so forth. It's going to be about him because this is stirring him up. He's getting crazier and crazier. If you look at his Truth Social feed, this is driving him nuts. And one of the things about this hearing is it's going to make him more obsessed with relitigating the 2020 election, and he's going to say a lot of crazy